Hi, I'm Nigel. Welcome to another edition of Good Morning New Amsterdam. Thank you. Today, I'll be interviewing Elizabeth, a woman from New Amsterdam. She's going to help us brush up on our New Amsterdam history. Hi, Elizabeth. Thank you for being here this morning. Thank you, Nigel. Hi, Elizabeth. Now, where did you come from? Well, I came from Amsterdam, Netherlands with my husband. Not many other Dutchmen wanted to come along, so my husband, a member of the Dutch West India Company, had to recruit people from other countries such as Germany, Scandinavia, France, and Portugal. And why did you decide to leave? We came for business reasons and to get a clean new beginning, to be able to trade and get guilders, Dutch money. Wealthy men already had a splendid life in the Netherlands, so they didn't want or need to find a new land to live on. And who did you come with besides your husband? As I already mentioned, I came with my husband, of course, and the rest of the Dutch West India Company. Peter Minuit, the man who would soon become the governor of New Amsterdam, was also with us. And how was the trip across the ocean? I'm not going to lie, Nigel. The long trip across the ocean was not fun. It was really quite boring. Our ship was cramped and it smelled bad. By the end, I was feeling very claustrophobic. If you don't like to be in small spaces, then you know what I mean. Think about being there for weeks and weeks on end. And why did you choose this colony? Well, I'm sure you've heard of the English explorer Henry Hudson. Hudson was hired by the Netherlands Dutch West India Company to find a water route to Asia. Although he did not find that, in 1609, Hudson arrived in what's now called New York and sailed up the river that's now named for him, the Hudson River. He claimed the new land for the Netherlands and named it New Netherlands, and the capital is New Amsterdam. And Elizabeth, what was life like when you arrived? Were there any natives around? Well, there were in fact natives when we arrived. Peter Minuit has quite a history with the natives there. Once we arrived, Minuit bought the island of Manhattan from the natives. In exchange for the island, he gave them beads, brass ornaments, bits of glass, and strips of colored cloth. These all seemed like a rich treasure to the natives, but was only worth about 60 guilders, about $24 to you. You mentioned the $24 trade. Do you think that was fair? I think that yes. What Minuit did was a little bit unfair. He sort of took advantage of the natives, but they did really think that what we gave them were treasures, so as long as they're happy, that's what matters. Also, we really did need the land. Oh, and by the way, Elizabeth, I love your shoes. Thank you, Nigel. They're a big fashion statement back in Holland. Knock on wood. Thanks for being here, Elizabeth. I've really enjoyed your company. Thank you, Nigel. I had a splendid time. And that's all for today, folks. I'll see you next time on another episode of Good Morning New Amsterdam. I'm Nigel, your host, signing off.